Okay, waiting for it to start. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so let's get an update from Sandy and Mario. Sandy, what have you been working on?
So this week I'm on call. That's one of the first things. The other thing is I was working on the coloring logs disabled. So I have a PR for that. I have to address some comments for that. I set up the profiler CPU machines. So we have two profilers running RPC nodes, one on testnet, one on mainnet. I'm still working on making it a bit better. I'm compiling a new binary with the debug symbols enabled, and I'm trying to figure out how to automate that. The plan is what?
No, I mean you can do some hack, right, to automate.
I'm just gonna create some Ansible script which every day just kind of creates the flame graphs. So like we want to have some kind of automation, so you don't have to manually every time generate the flame graphs and stop the machines. So like you run it for like, for example, 24 hours, then you stop the node, you generate the graphs, and then you restart it again. So like that's the automation I was referring to.
I was thinking about like the thing you the change to the file that you mentioned.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that I can automate that very easily. That's not a problem. The problem is collecting the profiler data daily or something like that.
Sure.
That's the automation stuff I want to
do. Yeah. I think actually I was going to ask about that, but it's great that you already have a plan for that.
I always think upfront. So that's something what I plan to do, and then like the flame graphs and the call graphs would be exported, and the data would be exported somewhere on S3 or GCP. So like that's my next goal for setting this up.
Yep.
What else? I created I created a cron job for the nightly betanet release. So every day at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Central European time, so UTC, it pushes the newest version to betanet, essentially. So that's been done, and I'm working on the deploy mainnet script for NearUp. I still have to automate that, so that's something which is still in progress. I
see. So I thought this is already done before.
It is done. I just need to create a pipeline. That's
I see.
Not done. The code is written. I just need to create a pipeline.
Okay.
Just the pipeline. You can write pipeline for deployment.
Yeah. Are you planning to use NearUp on mainnet? Like, I don't like it.
People can use it. We are not gonna use it, but people can use it. Like, there's a support for running RPCs there. So if somebody wants to use it, they can use it. But
actually, we can add even more stuff into that. But let's just we'll cross that bridge when we come to that.
I got a bit confused. If we're not going to use it ourselves, why do we have a pipeline for this?
Because a lot of people asked why we don't have mainnet support on NearUp.
So this is not for.
For example, there's a very good case.
I see.
If you want to run your own mainnet RPC node.
Right.
And that's actually what we would want for people to do. But What
I understand.
Just mention it. Like we can set up so that it automatically downloads the data there, so it doesn't sync from zero.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, we can use this later on for other things as well. Now
Right.
it's only NearApp uses it, but later on we can, like other stuff can use it as well. Because it's essentially metadata about the deployment.
So this is basically just to upload the binary and also update the
metadata.
The metadata, yes. Let's see. Okay, is that everything?
Yeah, that's the majority this week.
Okay.
I'm just gonna continue with the profiling tomorrow and probably early next week.
Okay. Sure. Okay. What about Mario?
Yeah, tidying up the mainnet updates with archival nodes. There is a job failing with the backup, so I'm debugging that. I know I was just running in the background. I think I'm going to hack it some way so it fails faster, if it makes sense. Beyond that, there is bridge monitoring and terraforming our RPC infrastructure. So that's kind of like the Terraform is, I would say, in the middle. It's kind of postponed due to the bridge monitoring being a higher priority because we need we need some monitoring for it, basically.
So what do we need in addition for the Terraform for RPCs? I thought it was mostly there already.
Yeah, Terraform doesn't work that way. It's either done or not. There isn't like 50%. Like all the components are there, but they are, I would say, not configured properly. Like that catch. And also we want to have like the Terraform itself is not a problem, but our requirement is having fast auto scaling, not auto scaling, but fast scaling. So we're able to hook up snapshots of the drives and not copying data from GCP storage, which takes around 10 minutes.
I see.
Yeah, we like Nick did a really good job on doing the stuff, but like we still need to like finalize. It's not that trivial.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay, so and also said bridge management. I think we can discuss this more on this later. Yeah, is that everything? Or
there is some other debugging stuff around backups and everything because I stopped collecting backups because we were trying to catch up to the mainnet. There's some issues with it because we have this. So I added public backups, but it's not working properly. Like I'm doing a refinement of it because I want to have fast download from GCP, but also public storage, like public zips. So I enabled both, but it's like something is broken. I'm not sure what. There's some small bug, but it gets triggered like I don't know, after running the backup for half an hour or something.
That's interesting. Okay, yeah, hope we can figure out. So I assume we have a backup for both archival nodes and also non-archival nodes. Is that correct?
No, we run only backups for archival nodes. I don't know what. Like we never run backups for RPC nodes.
I see.
Like I'm planning to do it for the Terraform and the scaling, but it was never like.
I see. Yeah, like, I think it makes
only
sense
thing which was done was like ad hoc creating of snapshots, but it was never like a cron job or something.
I see. Yeah, I think it makes sense to have those backups so that we can start new RPC nodes. Yes, as you said, easily, and also in case people need to sync, have backup so that they can sync a node very fast. Yeah. Okay. So I think for Sandy, I think one of the things we discussed before is that we want to have this a hard fork pipeline for BetaNet, right? And it should get automatically triggered when there's a protocol change. I assume that you that this has not been started yet.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I just have.
No, I mean that. Yeah, that is fine. Yeah, I think I mean that is something we should also that we also need to work on in the near future. Because I think actually right now, if there is a change, and then since we have this cron job to redeploy every 24 hours, it will run into problem when we increment the protocol version, and well, depending on how the protocol feature is implemented, it may cause the network to break. Yeah. Yeah. So let's plan to have that to work on that after you're done with the profiling setup.
Sounds good.
Okay. And also for the bridge monitoring, I think we are going to have a separate meeting to discuss it. And so Mario, have you already started, or are you waiting for their requests?
I'm not waiting for the requests. I'm just kind of busy with the mainnet RPC. Because the bridge, and also I had difficulties before working on the bridge because it was broken, but I tried it out, and the monitoring actually is working, like the Prometheus. But we need to, like, I have how do you call it? I have a proof of concept. Like I managed to get a Prometheus client into the JavaScript. It's fairly simple, and then it posts metrics out of the code, and then we need to like hook it up further, and I won't call it a discussion. They can add whatever they want into that Prometheus. Like, for example, as you have in core, like you can add whatever metric you want.
Right.
Now, and that's it.
Okay. So this is work that's already been done before, right? It's not like you just did it, or is it?
I did it in the beginning of this week, like
I see,
end of last week, and now like it's somewhere in the middle. Like it's like a proof of concept, but like it wasn't so urgent, I would say.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, I think we will discuss this in a separate meeting, but I think there are a lot of work that needs to be done around the bridge monitoring and alerts, because there are different components, and each component probably requires its own monitoring and alert system. So I need to figure out a way to.
I'm not sure how much into details we need to go, because we have all the infrastructure, and after we help them out with Prometheus, they can do it on their own. That's the catch.
Yeah, we definitely will figure out how we're going to.
They can do it on their own if they have to, if they want alerts, and also when it comes to metrics, like I noticed some key metrics, but like I have no idea about other significant metrics, perhaps for debugging, not for our list.
Yeah. I mean, of course, like it's unreasonable to expect you to just do everything on your own. Like there's definitely a lot of domain-specific knowledge there that we need to work together on this. So yeah, I think we will see when we actually discuss with Alex Shevchenko on how we want to make this work, and yeah, we will hopefully we'll get more information once we have that meeting. Okay, let's see. What is there something else we want to discuss while we're still streaming? Like the terms of the work items that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Let me stop. Oh, I cannot find my window. The heck?